Oh, it's just brain fog? Sure, let's go with that. Most of us are told to run from this transformation, the midlife crisis one, instead of actually stepping into it. Like being wrong, forgetful, tired, unhinged, irritated, and frustrated. It's supposed to be like the worst part of your life. Well, let me tell you a quick story. When I was 7, I was forced into a spelling bee. I just started a new school, feeling out of place, and some teacher thought it would be a great idea that I enter a spelling competition. I mean, I had to spell words in front of a crowd. When I was on stage, the judge called me to the microphone and looked at me and said, "Spell the word two." I froze. And now in my 7-year-old body, time stood still and the pressure made my eyes well up. I opened my mouth with absolute confidence and I declared T-O-W, two. A very easy mistake. Silence. Then, that is incorrect. I was shaken with nerves and I just wanted to cry for being wrong. What just happened? How did I get that wrong? That day, I didn't just lose a spelling bee. I lost faith in myself. And for years after, I was labeled as dyslexic. I'm Dr. Antonika Chanel, East Asian medicine doctor, hypnotherapist, mind-body worker, and holistic health practitioner. But more importantly, I'm a woman who's been through it. I'm here because women like us have been told a lie. We've come so far from the natural process of life that we barely recognize ourselves anymore. Instead of embracing the powerful transition of midlife, we've been conditioned to fear it, medicate it, and suppress it. We've been handed quick fixes and synthetic solutions to make us manageable. And we live in a system that was never designed for us. But here's the truth. Menopause isn't a crisis. It's an awakening. And you're not broken. You're evolving. And you don't need to fight yourself. You need to reclaim What you'll get from this video is why menopause is more than just hormones. It's a soul level transformation. You're gonna see how to stop feeling like a hot flash peasant and start living and stepping into your midlife queen energy. We'll talk about how Western society has pulled us away from our natural wisdom and how we can take it back through a simple daily ritual that helps you tap into your own power, your intuition, and balance. So if you're tired of feeling like your body is working against you and you're ready to reclaim your power, then keep watching because this message is for you. And also because this isn't the end, it's the beginning. And for years after, I was labeled as dyslexic. But hell no was I going to believe that. Now, why? Well, because who's going to decide how my brain works? And why should I let people define me based on how I process the world? Now, this video isn't about dyslexia, so just hang on tight. So I flipped the script, and instead of actually seeing dyslexia as a problem, I saw it as a unique way of learning. I saw it as, let me do things backwards on purpose because it made me laugh. And when I laughed, other people laughed. And it became a game. It became my game. And then I learned that other dyslexic minds ruled the world. People like Richard Branson, a billionaire who built an empire thinking differently. And guess what? I ended up working on his cruise line Virgin Voyages because I believed that if he could flip the rules, so could I. So here's the kicker. Fast forward to today, and now that I'm in menopause, guess what they're calling it? Nope, it's not dyslexia. It's now called brain fog. Oh, so when I was a kid, it was a learning disorder. But now that I'm older, it's some quirky hormonal glitch. Now, let's be real. Whether it's dyslexia, brain fog, or mental glitches, it's all just a way of experiencing the world. And the real issue isn't how we think. It's how we're expected to conform. Imagine this. A woman strides into midlife like a queen, balanced, wise, and powerful, owning her transformation. The other, sweaty, exhausted, overwhelmed, stumbling through life, through brain fog, hormone meltdowns, and fighting her own body. Which one do you want to be? The truth is, we all carry both, the midlife queen and the hot flash peasant. They both exist within every woman. And if you're in perimenopause or menopause, you already know some days you feel like a goddess and other days you feel like a burnt out extra in a medieval soap opera. Why? Because this isn't a physical change. It's a transformation of consciousness, a shift in yin yang energy, a rewiring of identity, and a journey into the next evolution of who you are. But here's where we've been sold a lie. Society tells us to fear menopause, to see it as the beginning of an end, something to fix, a decline. And so we're handed these quick fixes, synthetic hormones, and a long list of things that we should suppress, avoid, and medicate away. But what if menopause isn't a problem? What if it's an awakening? What no one tells you about is menopause and the soul's journey. This stage of life isn't about physical symptoms. It's about duality, the dance between your outer world and your inner world. Your outer self, the one that sees the version of you the way that you've always performed, achieved, and shown up. Your inner self, the wild, untamed essence within you. The part of you that's been quietly waiting for space to be heard. As these two sides of you collide in ways they've never before. Your body forces to slow down, reevaluate, and release what no longer serves you. Your emotions rise up, not to break you, but to break you open. Your energy shifts, and it's not to make you weak, but to prepare you for the most powerful years of your life. And that is why I say ditch the synthetic quick fixes and start asking the real questions. Which one do you want to be? The truth about duality from a traditional Chinese medicine style is that in TCM, in Asian medicine, Asian culture, which has been around for thousands of years, says that life isn't about fitting into a mold. It's about duality. It's about the yin and the yang, the two opposite forces that make up the whole. It's about the inner self, the outer self, the versions of us the world sees and the ones we keep secret. It's about our hormonal chaos and our inner wisdom that shifts our experiences as our body changes. We naturally seek balance, but balance isn't found by fixing ourselves. It's found by understanding ourselves, the parts we like, the parts we don't like, the pieces we hide, because we're not meant to be one-dimensional. And this is why I've come to love solfeggio frequency 741 hertz. That frequency of self-expression, intuition, detoxing toxic beliefs. The sounds literally help clear the mind and open the path for authentic expression, because the goal isn't to be normal. The goal is to be free. Free to learn how we learn, free to change as we grow, and free to live without judgment from others or even ourselves. Let's talk a little bit about what menopause really is. It's the awakening that no one talks about. Now, I've watched all the videos, I've listened to all the conversations, and they're all missing something special. No one's talking about the soul's journey through menopause, the profound transformation happening beneath the surface. This isn't just about hot flashes, mood swings, or brain fog. It's about consciousness. It's about shifting consciousness, identity evolving, and the dance between your yin and yang. Now, midlife isn't a crisis. It's an initiation. What if we looked at it that way? Your body changing biologically, calling you into a deeper connection with yourself. What the problem is that instead of guiding women inward, society pushes synthetic quick fixes and prescription for every symptom, as if menopause is a problem to be solved rather than a transformation to be embraced. But the answers aren't outside of you. Do this one thing every morning. Build yourself an altar, not for religion, but for you, a space where your inner wisdom speaks louder than external noises. Every morning before you brush your teeth and before you wash your face, sit at your altar and ask yourself 3 questions. Sit in stillness and wait for your voice to answer. This is how you realign with your truth. This is how you make choices that feel right, not just on a cellular level, but on a soulful level. And while you're at your altar, listen to 741 hertz solfeggio frequencies. Solfeggio frequencies at 741 hertz is a vibrational tune that your energy field and your nervous system finds healing and clarity when played. You're probably wondering, what is these solfeggio frequencies? Well, they're ancient healing tones that work with your subconscious, your nervous system, and your energy field to clear blockages and restore balances. This is a science. What does 741 do? Well, it detoxifies the body, the mind. It clears negativity and stagnant emotions. It strengthens intuition and decision making, and it helps you navigate change with clarity. This harmonizes your yin, your yang energies, and it brings alignment between mind, body, and spirit. Ditch the synthetic fixes. Embrace midlife as an evolution. And if this message resonates with you, let's talk. Book a call with me and let's explore how you can ditch the synthetic quick fixes and step into a more natural, intuitive evolution through midlife. Join the 1/3 of women who gracefully navigate menopause as a beautiful transformation, not a battle to be fought, because this is not an ending. It's your awakening.